Hi, I'm Dr. Brittany Kirkhoff, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and I'm here today to talk to you about exercise for kids. So I often get asked, how much exercise should I be doing with my kids on a daily basis? And that's a great question. So the American College of Sports Medicine recommends for the ages of 0 to 1 that we're just focusing on natural movements. So this would be like crawling, rolling, reaching, and tummy time. So getting down at their eye level during tummy time is great because of course they want to focus on you. That's a huge motivating factor. Also using a mirror so they could see themselves and have that feedback is also beneficial as well. During this time, we're just focusing on improving strength of the neck, the back, and the arms. So building up that good postural stability. And then during 1 to 5, it's more active play, which is key here. So active play looks like things like running, jumping, just walking, biking, using the balance bike to start to develop that coordination. Also, we're getting some hand-eye coordination developing during this age as well. So playing with balls, playing on the playground equipment, starting to climb. This is going to start to engage the muscles on a deeper level. 3 hours a day here is the recommendation for ages 3 to 5 of daily movements. So we want to really try to get that in. And then school age children, ages 6 to 17, the recommendation is a minimum of 60 minutes a day. So a full hour a day, getting outside or inside, but doing some type of aerobic exercise, and then also incorporating muscle strengthening and bone strengthening at least 3 days a week. That's moderate to vigorous intensity of physical activity. So we want to be doing things like, walking, running, biking, swimming, riding a scooter, for getting that aerobics in, dancing, gymnastics, yoga. That can all be considered aerobic strengthening. For more of that muscle strengthening component, we're thinking more about climbing. So like using our body weight, climbing trees, climbing on the monkey bars, hanging from the monkey bars, which is a great exercise too to build some strength and get the muscles to get fired up. Climbing stairs, dancing, yoga again falls into this category as well. And then when we're thinking more about bone strengthening, we're talking more high impact sports or activities that are going to stress the skeletal system to then promote increased bone density and bone strength. So that is going to be things like tennis, soccer, basketball, any high impact sport that's going to involve running, pivoting, and those quick motions that are going to then stress the system in a good way. That is going to be beneficial for them as well, for at least 3 days a week. Hopscotch is another one. I was just trying to think of hopscotch, anything with jumping, jump rope. That is going to be really great for bone health and going to also prevent your risk of osteoporosis later in life. So pretty much that in a nutshell. Get some aerobic activity in, some muscle strengthening and bone strengthening. And then people ask me about resistance training, muscle strength training, like when you think about starting to lift weights. Typically, they don't recommend starting that until the children are 7 to 8 years old, mostly because we want to ensure that they can follow directions. That's just to ensure safety. Also, most children younger than that don't have postural stability down yet and balance. That's still developing and forming. So you want to make sure, of course, you're starting out with good form anytime you're starting to strength train. Low weights, high reps, and form is key. So typically that is reserved for children around 7 to 8 to start there. But some tips that I have for parents overall, just encourage daily activity and make it fun. So as long as we can make it fun and make it like a game, then it doesn't feel like work, right? And we want to create a love for exercise so it's a lifelong, passion that children have. And you can always start that out young, starting it now to keep them healthy and promote, ideal health and wellness. Also combats depression, keeps our mindset in a good place. So exercise, making it fun, and doing a little bit every day will go a long way. That consistency is key. Some ideas to keep it fun would be just have a dance off, throw on some music, have a little dance party. I do this with my kids every day. Usually in the afternoon, we're kind of hitting that afternoon slump. We put some music on, we just have a little dance party, start running around, get some of the wiggles out, utilize that time to clean up a little bit, and it's always a good time. Also, you could set up an obstacle course in your house or outside, which is really fun, just utilizing things you have around the house. That's a great idea to make it fun and interesting. And if they're into video games, opting for more active type of video games where they can be moving their body is always a great idea too, to encourage more daily movement. I hope you found these tips helpful, and if you have any questions, you can always drop a comment below and I'd be happy to elaborate further.